Hi, everybody. Welcome to the iSpring Solutions webinar series, where every week we talk about e-learning trends, share iSpring tips and tricks, and cover clients' cases. I'm Paulina Ionina, the community manager at iSpring, and I will be the moderator for today's session, where we will be talking about how to build effective courses that your learners will enjoy with iSpring Presenter. And in order to build effective courses, they need to meet some of the requirements or sort of trends of 2021 that my today's presenter will cover. And to go over this topic, I have invited Al Wahlberg and Katie Connor. Hi, Katie and Al. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Good.
Wonderful, wonderful. So yes, Katie will go over the trends that I just previously talked about, and Elle is going to actually show how you can build a course that meets these requirements with iSpring Presenter. And I think at this point, I am more than happy to pass the mic over to my first presenter, and that would be Katie Connor.
Great, thank you, Paulina. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. My name is Katie, and I will be presenting for you today. So, the tech is changing as well as the way people are digesting the information. And e-learning is a part of that ongoing process. So today, I feel like it's very important to be talking about some of the requirements that training should meet in our constantly changing reality. So, if you want to build interactive content that sticks on people's minds and be able to do it fast and easy, keep on watching. Here at iSpring Solutions, we keep up with industry trends to provide the most up-to-date digital learning software for building effective training content in a snap. We have an awesome tool, iSpring Presenter. It has all the necessary features for building e-learning from scratch and upload to the LMS of your choice. But let's go back to our requirements. And here I will start with the first one, which is flexible training. The pandemic created unprecedented challenges that forced organizations to look for alternative forms of work and study, such as remote work from home or in other location. Surveys among workers have shown that a full 90% of employees want to continue working from home to at least some degree, and almost 50% of workers indicated that they want to continue work remotely for almost all of their work week. That brings virtual training to the fore. Learners should be able to take training when and where they need it, which means that the future of learning must be necessarily become more flexible. And how iSpring Presenter handles this. We have an opportunity to publish to the web, for example, on your site or blog, where your learners can easily take courses from their device. Publishing to a server is also available in case you have one in your organization. iSpring Presenter has been tested for compatibility with 156 modern LMS systems. This means that you can upload your courses to the LMS of your choice, and it will be super easy to collect reports for each learner. To sum up, iSpring Presenter allows you to test your learner's knowledge remotely. We all know that mobile learning is a must in our world, but one of the biggest e-learning requirements in 2021 is mobile-first training. What does that mean? We see a reversal of the traditional process of building content. Nowadays, many courses are built for the mobile experience first and then transition to a desktop user experience. This upends how we are used to thinking about designing e-learning. High quality mobile adaptation is critical, especially when many learners are still taking courses from home. And how iSpring Presenter handles this. It provides a perfect view and playback on any device. You can create a course on your desktop, and your learners will be able to take it easily from any of their devices. We will demonstrate that for sure in the second part of the webinar. The next requirement is still gamification. Gamification in e-learning is the use of gamified designed elements in a non-game scenario. Some elements are points, customization, leaderboards, levels, and progress tracking. They are borrowed from games to increase motivation and thereby enhance user engagement. And how iSpring Presenter handles this. There are some features in the quiz tool in iSpring Presenter that will gamify your content, such as advanced question types like hotspot and drag and drop, where your learners will have to bring the subject to the correct position. Custom feedback to any answer choice that helps your learners understand the topic better. Scoring rules, for example, additional points for difficult questions and penalties for every wrong answer or new attempt. Question and answer shuffling to prevent cheating. Time and attempt limits applied to the entire test or just to a particular question. The next requirement is that we will discuss is content quality. All course creators have a ton of expertise on a certain topic, but it doesn't matter how much content is out there. What really matters is how the learner is interacting with it. Many organizations are aware of the internet, and their knowledge bases have a massive repository of content and information. But the main issue now is its quality and the right presentation mode. And content for online learning is only useful if the learner remains engaged. And how iSpring Presenter handles this. You can engage your learner by adding any video or you wish to your course, create a new video, insert a video file from your computer, record your screen, add a YouTube video, or insert video through the web object feature. You can also add custom feedback to any answer choice and go deeper into the topic. Use information slides to add material explanation or rules between question groups. According to the Towards Maturity think tank, 55% of learners want a personalized approach and content. If your e-learning engagement level among your learners is quite low, just ask them about the way that they can perceive the information better. Maybe they can help you to create a really effective training course. And how iSpring Presenter handles this. You can create non-graded and anonymous surveys to collect feedback. Put together post-course tests to check knowledge comprehension. Add student's name. You can also set up branching for a quiz that will depend on the level of knowledge. Online training continues to gain popularity. Now, videos can be used as a just-in-time learning aid, part of the online learning curriculum, or as a teaching support in a blended learning environment. According to the Cultura report, 82% of learners prefer video training with quizzes. Moreover, engaging video training helps to reinforce your learner's knowledge. And how iSpring Presenter handles this. You can produce courses with a presenter video. In the intuitive editor, you can sync pre-made footage with slides or record a new video with your webcam. You can add a YouTube video. You can also use a video lecture player to switch the focus between the presentation and presenter in the video. You can also use video-based questions and include video feedback to any answer choice with a clear topic explanation, or you can easily include quiz question periodically during the video. And the final requirement for courses in 2021 is continuous learning journeys. About 30 years ago, after getting a profession, you could plan your career and be sure that everything was going to be okay. And things would not change very much. But today, this type of situation is almost impossible to encounter. Entire specialties, as well as their structure, are changing and even disappearing. And honestly, all of our life right now is changing. Now it's really necessary not only to maintain your level of knowledge, but also to improve it regularly, so you can respond quickly and adapt or to challenges and trends. and how iSpring Presenter can handle this. You can transfer presentation in PowerPoint into complete courses so your learners can delve deeper into any topic they choose. You can insert a link to additional material through the web object feature. Include knowledge check before or after trainings. Make assessment of your current employees or new hires. And also you can use surveys to improve all e-learning processes. These are all the requirements for courses in 2021. And as you may have noticed, iSpring Presenter can handle all of them. But right now, let's see how it performs in practice. Let me pass the mic to my colleague Elle to start the presentation.
Do you have any questions? If yes, please submit them in the chat box that you will find on the right side of the webinar window. We will cover them during the Q&A. Now let's move on to the fun part, and that is building a course in iSpring Presenter. The iSpring Presenter authoring tool is mostly known for having a zero learning curve. Since it's based on PowerPoint, it is very easy to use because if you know how to use PowerPoint, you will know how to use iSpring. It has a lot of great features for building quizzes and creating video lectures. With iSpring Presenter, you will be able to turn your presentations into e-learning courses in just a few clicks. Also, your courses and quizzes automatically adapt to any screen, and this doesn't require any manual tweaking from you. Also, today it's crucial to create courses that meet all the modern requirements, meaning that there should be some videos, interactivities, lots of useful information, and knowledge checks. We will be working in a course on a first aid topic, thermal burn. This course contains theory, a video tutorial, and 5 questions combined into a quiz. And thanks to iSpring Presenter, this course meets all the requirements. So before we move on to the practical part, let me show you how this course built in iSpring Presenter looks. So to do that, I will share my screen and show you this course. So here you can see this course created in iSpring Presenter. So here we have a title slide, and we can move on within the presentation. So in this course, we will learn how to act in a burn accident and what grades of burn exist. You can see the interactive player on the right side that I can use to navigate. And here we have the interactivity that I can use to navigate through the degrees of burn. So let's move next. And here we have a table with recommended actions and actions to avoid in a case of a burn accident. And here we have some text descriptions and GIF images. Here is a YouTube video about the steps to take when giving first aid for burns. And lastly, there is a quiz to check the learner's knowledge. Looks great, and let me pass this quiz as well. So as the first question, we have a drag and drop question. Here I need to move some objects to one area on my slide and submit the answer. Great. So the second question is the sequence question. I have to put some actions in right order to complete this question. So I think I will remove the source of damage from the skin first. I will call an ambulance, of course. Okay, I will cool the wound, and okay, I think I will do like that. Great, that's the correct answer. The third question is the multiple response question. I should indicate what should not be done when helping someone who has been burned. Here I need to mark the correct answer options. I wouldn't definitely touch the wound, I wouldn't break blisters, and I wouldn't place body in a cold bath or shower. I will submit this answer right now, and I see that this one is correct. So here I need to choose the second degree burn, and this is a hotspot question, so I need just to click on the right image. Here it is. Great. And the last question here is the drag the words question. I should drag and drop the words in the appropriate places. And here we have also a video that I can watch if I have forgotten something. Great. So in the case of a burn, cool the affected area with cool running water, of course, as soon as possible for a minimum of 10 minutes. This will reduce the pain, swelling, and risk of scarring. Do not use ice or ice water. Great, and the quiz is completed. Awesome. So I can view the results now and review the quiz. Great. I will minimize this window and open my PowerPoint application. Here we have the same course created in iSpring Presenter, and I will show you how we added some of the slides to this video, to this course, I'm sorry. So firstly, I will show you how we added a YouTube video to our iSpring Presenter course. So I'll remove some elements from the slide first, and then let's move on. So there are different ways to add a video to your course in iSpring Presenter. You can create a new video, insert a video file from your computer, record your screen, add a YouTube video, or even insert video using the web object feature. In my case, a YouTube video will be a perfect fit. So I will click this button here, and a new uh, uh, window will pop up. So here I need to just insert a link to the YouTube video I want to insert. So I'll click here, I will copy and paste the link and click the OK button. In just a few seconds, the video will be added to my slide. And then I will be able to resize the video window just to make it fit the slide. Great. Okay, I think this slide is ready, and now we have a YouTube video inserted to our slide. Uh, so next, I want to check my learner's knowledge, and to do that, I will create a quiz. But before we start, I want you to share what type of questions you will use most in your courses. Multiple choice, multiple response, sequence, drag and drop, hotspot, or others. Polina, could you please launch a poll?
One moment, please.
Great, thank you.
All right, so the poll should be up and running right now, and I would like to ask everybody to let us know what kind of questions you also use in your course. This poll is multiple choice, so you can only choose one option. So think about the most commonly used questions.
Mhm. Great. So multiple choice seems to be the most commonly used question type here. So, and thanks a lot for your responses, and thank you, Paulina, for launching this poll for us. So the great thing is that with iSpring Presenter, you don't have to choose which types of questions to include. iSpring Presenter has 14 different types of questions. With iSpring Presenter, you can easily create beautiful assessments, set up custom scoring, and evaluate learners' progress online. You'll see all that in a second. My quiz will consist of 5 questions, feedback, and resulting slides. I will start by adding a new PowerPoint slide, so I have already done this, and go to the iSpring Presenter tab here. Then I will just click the quiz button here, and, in the new window, I will need to choose between graded quiz or survey. In our case, I will choose the graded quiz. But I want you to show the question types first. So just a second. So here we have 14 different types of questions, such as multiple choice, multiple response, true, false, hotspot, and lots of others. It gives you almost unlimited possibilities for creating effective and pleasant looking assessments, and it's super easy. You can switch between 2 editing modes: form view uh, and slide view. So form view is to quickly enter a question in answer text, and slide view for changing the appearance of the slide. First, I will add a title slide for a quiz. So I will click the info slide button here and go to the slide view. Before, the first thing, I want to add a background to my title slide. So I will click the insert button and click the picture button. I will choose a picture from my computer and click the open button here. Great. We will use the same picture as we used for our iSpring Presenter course as well. So then I want to add some text. So the title itself, of course. I will use the text box for it. We'll add text box and insert a title. So I think we'll change the text color to make it more distinctive. Great. Okay, let's resize the text a little bit and change font. Great, and I also want to make it bold. Great, looks perfect. So now I can go and create questions. First question will be drag and drop question. With this question type, your creative possibilities are almost unlimited. I want to ask my learners to choose what they need to do in order to aid people who get burned. In the slide view, I'll go back to the questions tab and add the drag and drop question. So here it is. So next, I will insert 6 objects. To do that, I will go to the slide view and copy some pictures from my resource folder. So you can copy and paste any pictures from your computer as well. Then I will set the drag and drop question itself. So in the drag and drop options, I will choose any drop target here. And for sniping type, I will choose stack random. Now I will change back to form view and select the correct match. To do that, I will set a bottle with water and a bandage as drag items. So here I choose them. And as for the drop target, I will choose the first aid kit. As for bottle of wine, ice, and oil, they won't have matches. Next, I will add the question text and feedback messages. So I'll also copy the text of the question to my question. Great. And as for the feedback messages, I can customize them here. But before I do that, I want give my learners 3 chances to complete the question. To do this, I will click attempts and choose 3. So I see the number of attempts here and select 3. Now we have a new block, try again feedback. In order to apply these settings to all of my questions, meaning the number of attempts, I will go to the quiz properties here, click the question properties tab and set the number of attempts. Then I just scroll down and click the apply to all button. Then I will save and that's it. Great. As you can see at the slide options panel as well, we can limit time to answer the question. We can shuffle answers and accept partially correct answers. And you can customize not only the entire quiz, but also each question separately. Now, let's add our feedback messages. I'll also copy them from my Word document. So I will just click here to do that and change the feedback text. Okay, I just removed the standard feedback text and change it. So the similar will be for the second attempt feedback. Okay, great. I think that's set. Great. The question is almost complete. The last thing I want to add is a template. So let's add it to our quiz and let's make it be used for the entire quiz across all the slides. I will go to the slide view. I will click the design button here and click themes and select any of the templates. Well, I like this one and great. Now we have a background that is used for all of the slides. Great. Let's move on to the second question. I want learners to provide first aid in the right order, and I think that sequence question will be perfect for that. We need form view panel. So then we select the sequence question here. Great, great. I'm going to add the question and answer options here. I will also copy and paste them from my resource folder. So first I will add the question, and then I will add the answer options that I will need to put in the correct order. So the option 2 will be call an ambulance, cool the burn wound with running water, apply dressing, and for the last one will be place the limb in an elevated position. Great. So next I will edit my feedback as well here. So the process is all the same. I will just copy and paste the feedbacks from my original Word document to this new quiz. So we have it set as well. Great, I think this question is complete. I can also resize these elements in the slide view to make it look more professional. And I think I will put it like that. And I also can add a picture from my computer to this question to make this more interactive and engaging. Okay, let's put it like that. Perfect. For the third question, I want learners to choose what they shouldn't do when helping someone with a thermal burn. To do that, I will choose the multiple response question type. I'll go to the form view, I'll click the multiple response here. And this question type is similar to sequence question type, but we need to mark correct choices instead of putting them in the correct order. So again, I will copy and paste my answer options here. So remove the source of damage, touch the wound, cool the burn wound, cool. Break blisters. For the fifth, place body in a cold bath or shower. And the last one will be call an ambulance. And then I need to mark the correct answer options. So let it be this one and this one as well. I will customize the answer text, the question text, I'm sorry, as well. Great. I think I will go to the slide view now and resize these objects a little bit and add a picture here as well. Okay, perfect. Great. Actually, very simple and easy. Well, my next question will be a hotspot. I will ask my learners to identify a second-degree thermal burn. In the form view, I will add my question. This will be the hotspot type. So I will add the image from my computer here. So to do that, I will click this button and select the needed picture. Great. And then I will choose the shape. I will make it the oval shape and put it on my added picture. So this shape will indicate the correct answer area to answer this question. Great. And of course, I will customize the feedbacks as well. And don't forget about them. They are super useful for your questions and for your learners, of course. I will add an image for this feedback. To do that, I will go to the slide view and click here on the needed feedback. Great. So here I can insert picture from my computer. I will go to the Insert tab and insert picture. But before I do insert the picture, I will customize the text first. I will replace the text and insert a picture. Perfect. I can place it anywhere I want and resize it as well. Perfect. And I will do all the same for the try again feedback. So I'll just copy and paste it now. Okay, looks like this question is complete as well. Okay, I will replace it. Oh, perfect. So, and the last question will be drag the words. Do you remember the video that we inserted from YouTube? Well, I will hope that my learners remember this video. I added this question to check if the learners listen to the video carefully, and to make it less difficult, we will add a video on the question slide. So let's go to the form view again, choose the drag the words option. Perfect. Here I will need to insert a text that will have some blanks. Great. So I will add this text from my Word document as well. And to make this question complete, I will select the words that should be missing and click the Insert Blank button. So let's pick up just a couple of words. Let's make it this one and this one. Let's make it 3 words. And I will also add some distractors, like additional words that do not belong to this question. I will make 4 and worm. Perfect. So at the top, we can see 3 buttons: to insert a picture, to insert an audio file, and to insert a video. We'll need the Add Video button. We'll click here and add a video from our computer. It takes some time to insert a video, but it doesn't usually take a lot of time. So, and after this is complete, we'll have a video added to our slide that is that can be watched during quiz completion, just to remind our learners of how this should be done. Perfect. And just to make it even more engaging, I think I will need to insert the same video to my feedback. That is also possible. So let's do that. I will go to the slide view and choose the feedback. So I will add the same video to it. I will click the Insert tab. I will click the video button here and insert the same video. Perfect. And the same I will do for the try again feedback. Great. And I think I want to resize these subjects. Okay, like that. Make it bigger. Perfect. So, and I think we're finished now. And let me just save this quiz to our quiz, and let's see how the complete quiz looks like. So we have this quiz saved to our new slide now, and we have this quiz that is available to be taken. Great, and after finishing creating the entire course, we can customize it. We will go to the player button here, and we'll see what we can change. So there are different options to customize how player will look like. We can change the outline, we can customize player panels where they will how they will look like. We can change the playback and navigation, change the colors for our buttons here, and change the text labels as well. After finishing customizing, we just click this button, apply and close, and all the changes will be saved. Great. And of course, there is much more you can create using iSpring Presenter. And please let us know in the chat box which features you want to learn more about. And when we are done building our course, we can publish it. We will go to the publish feature and we'll see what options of publishing exist. So as a first option, we have publishing to our computer directly as HTML file format to embed this course to your website. Then we have the iSpring Learn tab to upload this iSpring Presenter course to your iSpring Learn account directly. And you can also save this iSpring Presenter course as a SCORM format or XAPI format to upload this course to your LMS. Great. Okay, everyone, we did a great job today. We learned about requirements for courses in 2021 and created a course using iSpring Presenter with a video, interactivity, and a quiz that meet. And as for the uploading, as for the availability for these iSpring Presenter courses, you can be sure that your courses upload, play, and report flawlessly in your LMS. We've verified content compatibility with 150 of the most popular learning management systems, and they work perfectly. And you can find all the supported LMSs right on our website. And let me show you that. So we just have this web page here directly on our website. And you can just type any LMS name here that and check if your iSpring Presenter course will be compatible with this particular LMS. Great. Everyone, could you please let me know if iSpring seems like a good solution for you and your trainings? And Paulina, please launch a poll.
The poll, and I see some of the answers. Um, Somebody said that they are not sure, and I think in this case, L, there is a work for you.
Sure,
The
I
questions.
will. Mhm. Yeah, I will be happy to discuss iSpring Presenter features for your needs, for your projects individually, and I think iSpring Presenter can be a perfect solution for you. Just you can contact us anytime, and we'll be happy to provide you with any assistance regarding our products.
Hmm. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think we're ready to move on to the Q&A session. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect. So before we do that, I would like to thank everybody for staying with us till this very moment. And at this point, I would like to share with you a bonus content. This will be 30 plus ideas on how to use online quizzes in business and education. You will see a button in the bottom right corner of your webinar or like the presentation window. So you can go ahead and click on it and download this material, and hopefully it will be useful in your daily content creation. And at this point, let's move over to the chat and see um, what questions we have. There were a couple of questions about, if iSpring Presenter is a part of iSpring Suite, or how does that work? And Katie replied that yes, these features can be found in iSpring Suite. And I would like to ask you, Al, to show where on the iSpring Suite tab these features are located.
Okay, sure. We'll go back to our PowerPoint presentation. So we have two tabs here. I have two tabs here, the iSpring Presenter tab and iSpring Suite tab. So on iSpring Presenter tab, we can add quizzes like here, and we can also uh, add YouTube videos here. And of course, you can insert any videos using web object feature and customize the player as well. As for the publishing options, they are all the same.
Mm-hmm.
And with the iSpring Suite, you can if you go with iSpring Suite, you additionally have an opportunity to create interactions, to make your uh, learning materials even more professional and engaging and interactive, to create dialogue simulations, to uh, shape your employees' communication skills, to make screencasts and screen recordings, and to make your presentations narrated. And as for the content library, you can add backgrounds, objects, icons, characters, and slide templates to make your presentations more professional looking.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I think,
What's
mhm.
uh, what is the difference between the iSpring Presenter tab and the iSpring Suite tab?
So iSpring Presenter is a great authoring tool uh, that allows you to create quizzes, to embed YouTube videos and web objects to your PowerPoint presentation, and just to make it available for the LMSs, or just to make it available for um, HTML5 format. And as for iSpring Suite, we have a bit more features here. So that's our main differences. So, and if you go with iSpring Suite, you can also have access to, uh, if you go with the iSpring Suite Max package, you can also have access to our cloud-based sharing service, which is iSpring Space, where you can collaborate with your colleagues on course creation.
Mm-hmm. Um, Okay, if there are some questions on how we can get the iSpring Presenter 10 tab. First of all, I would like to mention that if you already have iSpring Suite 10, you don't need iSpring Presenter because all the features in iSpring Presenter already included in iSpring Suite 10, so you're all set. However, if you would like to get iSpring Presenter product, you will need to go to our website, and in this case, I would like to ask you, Al, to show where iSpring Presenter can be found, downloaded, and how much it costs at the moment.
Sure, we'll do. So we can go just and Google iSpring Presenter here, and we will get to our iSpring Presenter page. So here we can try this software for free for 2 weeks, and if you will like it, we can buy it. And I want to mention that we are running a special offer so that iSpring Presenter subscription goes for 227 US dollars instead of 470 US dollars per 1 year subscription. And also on this page, you can read more information about the iSpring Presenter authoring tool. So what it can do for you, a brief description of every feature.
Mhm. Yeah, I really hope that is clear. And yes,
Yeah,
that's actually
yes,
great.
yeah, go ahead, Pauline. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just wanted to mention that you will find a brief comparison of the feature set of iSpring Presenter and iSpring Suite. And you will see that if you have iSpring Suite, you already have these features included. If you have iSpring Presenter but are curious about iSpring Suite, you can certainly go ahead and try it out. You will be enrolled into the same 14-day free trial period, so you can play with all the features that are available.
Great. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's see what other questions we can cover since we still have a couple of moments to do that. Um, so there was a question from Megan. Can you add multiple quizzes to a course, some as knowledge checks and some as true assessments?
Yes, sure. You can create multiple quizzes, and the number of quizzes is actually unlimited. So you can create as many slides with quizzes as you want. So you just create a new slide, insert a quiz. Once finished creating a quiz, you just create a new slide and insert a new quiz. And the quizzes can be shuffled in any order you want.
Mhm. Megan, I hope that answers your question. Let's see if we have any other that were not covered. And I will take just a moment,
So
of
can you
course.
set if the quiz taker can move to the next slide based on results of the quiz? Uh, Gotcha question, great question. So yes, you can set the branching for your quizzes. To do that, you go to the slide properties here. You click this button, and here you can set up the branching. You select the slide with the quiz and click the quiz button here. And here you can set up the branching itself. So on pass, your learners will be moved to one particular slide on your choice, and on fail, there are also can be moved to any other slides on your choice. And or the presentation, the whole course can be just be closed if the quiz is failed. I hope that answers your question.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Looks like it does.
Yeah,
Perfect.
perfect.
Another question from Rolf is, can you set up backgrounds that apply to slides before creating the question?
Well, you can do that with the um, PowerPoint design button. So here you can add some templates, or you can just format background as well and apply it to all these slides. So I will right click here and click the format background. So then you can um, set up your background any you want and click the apply to all button. I hope that answers your question. You can also upload any picture from your computer to a PowerPoint presentation and set it as a background.
But what about Quizmaker?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. You can do that in Quizmaker as well. So just go to the Quizmaker. I'll choose the graded quiz. And the process here is pretty much the same. I will just click on random question and go to the slide view. I will click right click here and click the format background. So here I also can upload any file from my computer or just select any color for fill and click the apply to all. And this background will be applied to all of the uh, quiz slides.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Um, Before you publish the course, there was an option, a YouTube option. How does it work with YouTube?
So we'll go to the publish button. Oh, great. Make iSpring Presenter better with us a bit later. So I will go to the YouTube tab and I will need to sign in from my browser to my YouTube account. And then you will click the publish button and this iSpring Presenter course will be added to your YouTube account as a video file.
Okay, I think at this moment, since we are very close to hitting 1 hour of the webinar time, we can wrap up our session. But I see there were still some questions that we would like to cover and get back to. So please don't worry if your question was not covered during this live session. And of course, I would like to thank everybody for coming today. And I would like to thank Katie and Al for covering this information for us today. Thank you very much for doing that.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Hope that everyone has a lovely day, and we will see you at the next webinar. Bye, everybody. Bye, Bye, Katie.
Bye, everyone.